Yep.
Are you filming me or are you filming your bedpost? I feel like you're filming your bedpost. Okay. I'm all riled up and angry. So this is going to be hard. So I've got to turn out my angers so I can tell you my story of Ernie the Eagle. First, wipe the mama. Okay. All right. Here's the story from my mind called The Story of Ernie the Eagle. One time, a long time ago, there was a really cool little squirrel named Max. Max the squirrel. Max loved to go on adventures. And his mom would always tell him, "Don't go too far, Max." And, well, one day, Max went a little too far. A little too deep.
A story about a squirrel instead of
Why don't you let me tell my stories the way I like to tell them?
Guys!
Because you know there's a twist. Okay. So, Max the squirrel went a little too deep in the forest. So deep, in fact, couldn't find his parents, find his way home. Max's parents got worried too. So, they all went looking. And they got all the neighborhood in together and they went looking for Max. And Max walked around and round and round, but he was lost. It was like a giant maze. Not only that, but the forest was so thick. Tree after tree after tree, branch, bush, rocks, hills, other things everywhere. It all looked the same. And he'd look to his left, he'd look to his right, and he'd get so stressed out. He didn't know what to do. There was too much in ahead of him. He was panicking. He thought, this is too overwhelming. I can't do this. It's too hard. I can't find my parents. And his parents kept looking and looking and looking. They didn't know what to do. And lo and behold,
I think I know this.
circling around Max.
The falcon, it's the falcon, right?
It was.
It's an eagle.
Ernie the Eagle. And he swooped down. Why did he swoop down?
So you can tell them.
Because he was flying by and he saw that squirrel looks like he's lost and stressed out. That's a stressed out squirrel.
Mm-hmm.
Better go figure this out.
And eagles eat
He
squirrels.
landed next to him and he said, "Hello, my name's Ernie." And Max said, "Hi, Ernie. What's going on?" Max, I just don't know what to do. No, Ernie, I don't know what to do. I can't find my family anywhere. The forest is too thick. I look left and I look right and it's just too much. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. Just sit here and give up. It's too hard. Ernie said, "Max,
That's what a rabbit said to the turtle.
you just don't see, do you?" And Ernie said, "Yeah, what do you mean? I see everywhere. I am lost. Can't you tell?" Ernie said, "Max, you're not lost. You just can't see. Let me help you see." So he said, "Climb up on my back." So Max the squirrel climbed up on Ernie the Eagle's back. And Ernie the Eagle set up those big feathery wings and he flew way up into the sky. What do you think Max saw when he could see all the way up in the sky?
His hometown.
Lo and behold, about 20 feet from Max was his parents. They were right next to him. But Max could not see them. The forest was so thick and so overwhelming, Max had no idea that his parents were just 2 skips and a hop away. Right there. And he gave up. But Ernie flew him up above those trees so Max could look down. And from his new perspective, from his new vision, he could see. The trees weren't up in his face anymore. They weren't in his way. He was above them and he could look down. And right there, right close by were his parents. Max was in no danger. Max was not lost. He was right there. His parents hadn't left him at all. He just needed to see. Ernie the Eagle could see because he was up there. And what a good friend that he was, that he took Max way up high so he could see. As soon as Max could see, he thought, I get it. Oh, right there. Well, that's just silly of me. All I had to do was walk 20 feet and poof. That's like walking to our driveway. It's like walking across the street to our neighbors. But he was too discouraged because he felt too overwhelmed. He couldn't see. So what's the moral of our story, kids?
When you're lost, you're not actually that far from home.
Mm-hmm.
And don't give up.
Don't give up. What happens if it's hard and it's too much and I can't do it? Trust someone who can see, who's been there, done that, has a little bit different viewpoint.
And that's also why we got this
They can help
phone,
you.
so that way if anybody gets lost, they can just call mom or dad. Come and pick them up.
Okay. What else was the good moral of this story? What did you say, Rebecca, when I said Ernie the Eagle and Max the Squirrel?
What do you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean?
What did you say about eagles and squirrels?
They eat each other?
They don't eat each other,
They
no.
don't eat each other.
A squirrel is prey for an eagle, right? Are you still recording?
Yeah.
Okay. Squirrel is prey for an eagle. And I just wanted you to know that sometimes we love our enemies.
Yeah.
And the day will come that the enmity between man and beast between beast and beast will be taken away. The day will come when all the animals in the animal kingdom and all the humans will not look to each other for food. I don't know how else to say it. One of the great gifts of the Savior, a millennium,
there will be no food chain.
The animals will not need to fight and eat each other.
But
It won't be necessary.
They'll be herbivore?
Yeah.
Do you mean like
I don't know how it'll all work. I just know that it says the child will lay down at the cockatrice's den, or however you say that. And I just
You
wanted
mean
you to know, sometimes love your enemies. Don't trust strangers. Don't want you to get that message. Don't go getting in strangers' vehicles and stuff. That's scary.
Yeah,
But
that's not good.
just remember to be at peace with those around you. Okay? And be helpful and don't give up. And remember, sometimes you just need a different viewpoint. If you're angry and mad about something,
You need to see a different version.
see if you can see a different thing so that you can see that it's really not that bad. It's okay.
This is kind of like an episode that I watched of My Little Pony.
Okay.
It's
Good
a little
story?
bit different.
Okay, you can close it and then we'll upload it. Hit stop and then we'll upload.